I'm a dermatologist who manages 3 clinics. Actually, I often have a dream while sleeping. That dream of failing the medical license exam. I guess those busy and desperate days at that time are still imprinted on my mind. Well, I have a question for you. Is your daily life busy? One of the questions I'm often asked is like, you run 3 hospitals, and you must be busy every day, ain't you? But my answer is no. So let me tell you a simple way to escape from busy days, which I've learned in my life. How can we get free from our busy days? The answer is to let go of anything other than really important time in your daily lives. For example, I have never opened a mail in the last few years. It's because my staff will open the envelope for me. People spend 8 months in their lifetime opening unwanted advertising emails, 2 years making useless return calls, and 5 years waiting in line for something. Well, when you think about it this way, you can tell your precious time is usually taken away easily in your daily lives. If you could really use that time for what you had to do, I guess you will see the way to let go of anything other than really important time in your life. Aside from that, I have never washed my hair at home in the last few years. Some of you may be surprised to hear this, but this is because I use subscription services of beauty salons. If you pay a flat rate, you can get shampoo, blow drying, and hairstyling anytime you like. While having my hair washed and dried, I read books, check emails, and think about what I'm going to do on that day. Sometimes I wash my hair at home, but I don't want to waste time drying my hair. So I have another hair dryer on the wall, aside from the hair dryer in my hand. And I use 2 hair dryers at the same time to dry my hair. Actually, I let go of the time to put on makeup. I'm having a permanent makeup on my eyebrows, lips, and eyeliner, because it's a waste of time to put on makeup. Well, by doing this, I can save my makeup time. That usually takes more than 30 minutes. I'm also trying to improve the efficiency of daily meals. I choose simple and easy recipes from several recipe books and cut out the pages and scrap them into a file. This is how I create my own recipe books. Then I made a month menu from the recipe books and continue the menu for 12 months. I eat the same food only 12 times a year, so I never get tired of it. I can definitely save my time by doing this way. First of all, I have less time to think about the menu. It's a lot of loss and stress to have time every day to think about what should I make today. Preparing to make a recipe book is a little difficult, but once you make it, it's very easy after that. There would be many people who think like, I'm so busy with work and housework, and I don't even have time to breathe. And I'm so busy, and I have not enough time, and I ended up taking it out on my family. However, if you are pressed by work, you will lose really important time in your life, such as spending time with your family and friends, and getting absorbed in your hobbies. I realized the importance of efficiency when I took the year off to study in a preparatory school. In fact, I had hardly studied and spent all my time enjoying my high school life until then. So my grades were bad, and I didn't pass the university exam. My dad got angry with me, and he put me under pressure to choose either becoming a part-time worker and living on my own, or studying for another year to enter medical school. I thought like, if I don't do my best now, I'll be in trouble for the rest of my life. So I ended up finding myself in a situation there was no choice. So I asked my dad to let go to a preparatory school. The reason I still dream of failing the exam is because the days on that days were too intense. However, I calculated backwards from the exam date and set a monthly goal and a daily goal. I made a matching to-do list for each day, put in the wall, and stick to it. That far, I set my goal and kept doing it. Well, I spent my days like that. My grades improved, and I passed exam. When you set your goal, please set the deadline at the same time. Then you will find the total amount of time you can use. That's why I was able to realize the importance of not spending time on unnecessary things. Sometimes you may be driven to think like, or I have to do this and that, and I'm so busy. But in fact, there are only a few things that you really have to do. Then let's take the branch and let go of something you don't need. Then you will start your new positive life. Thank you.